Here's how to trust your inner voice and why you must during these challenging times. Hi, I'm Saratoga Ocean, and I help people to navigate their spiritual awakening so they can stay on a conscious path of ascension. In this video, I'm going to explain how to trust your inner voice and why that is so important in this chaotic world of uncertainty. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Make sure to subscribe so you can join our awesome community of lightworkers and spiritual truth seekers. Now, I'm not sure if we know how traumatizing this year of 2020 has been. In just a few short months, we have gone from a society that was predictable, prosperous, and basically stable. We essentially had the freedom to do whatever we wanted as long as we did it legally. Now, pause for just a moment, you guys, and see if you can remember what that was like. Think about how your life was at the end of 2019 and the very, very beginning of 2020. Before 2020, you could rely on a stable, predictable reality. You could have the confidence to set goals. You had the freedom to define your future. You could have physical relationships with people whenever you wanted to. You could watch people smile and easily see their facial expressions. You could hug people and have fun. But look at the contrast now. Our freedom to live and plan our lives as we desire has been erased. Our holidays have been taken away. Our rituals, large and small, our entertainment, education, our jobs, and our work, all gone. We see people in charge who we never noticed before, suddenly controlling every aspect of our lives and shutting it all down. Our literal faces are being erased by the almighty mask. We can no longer see people smile or hug anyone. We are being suffocated and told how to think, separated and cut off from each other. Our voice and our ability to express ourselves taken away. And we continue to be terrorized and bombarded with fear by the media every waking moment. And to top it all off, there is a nonstop stream of what seems like never-ending violence. And we are also being lied to extensively and openly. So do not underestimate the magnitude of what is happening to us all. This, my friends, is a war against humanity. All the rules are changing literally overnight. So what are you going to rely on for meaningful direction during these crazy times? Are you going to rely on the media, whose only job is to control your mind and keep you in fear? Social media? Well, this has become a tool to amplify the main message of the corporate media. Can you rely on other human beings who are possibly traumatized, uncertain, and really not sure about what is going on themselves? There are lots of mixed messages coming from other people, and you can never really be sure from where those messages originate. So all that's left to rely on are the more divine aspects of life, like your angels and guides, or like prayer. But here's the thing. You can place your trust in your angels and guides, for example, but in order for that to be truly effective at the highest level, you have to be able to trust yourself first. The reason you need to be able to trust yourself first is because you have a powerful inner guidance system that can help you discern the validity of any other messages that you are receiving. The more anxious, fearful, and victimized you feel, the more difficult it will be for you to truly connect with the higher forces that are available to help you. Because fear clouds your vision. It paralyzes you. It shuts down intuition. It puts your reactive brain in control and makes it very difficult to make good decisions. So here is the good news. You have a perfect navigation system right within you. And your spiritual awakening has happened just in time to amplify that for you. The light of ascension coupled with the inner light of your awakening are a powerful combination to show you the way. You see, the universe is truly on your side, and you need your awakening now more than ever before. Otherwise, you have no way of knowing what to do or who to trust. So I want to share with you how to consciously align with the powerful light of your awakening so you can know exactly how to trust your inner voice. Our situation is actually very simple. Ascension is like a giant light of illumination, acceleration, and amplification of where every bit of energy on this earth actually is. It amplifies the vibratory signature of every entity alive on this planet today. That's why you see so much coming to the surface that was previously hidden. Nothing escapes illumination from the light of ascension. That's why the lies are so visible right now. So now that we are moving more and more into the brilliant light of ascension energy, there is an immediate reaction from the dark forces and controllers who have controlled this planet for millennia. The reaction is total chaos and total war. This is being done in the hopes of distracting us and weakening us so we don't ascend. It's being done to keep our vibration at the lowest possible level of fear, anger, and division. And every single thing that is being done now is being made political. That's to enhance and amplify the division. They're trying to cut us to pieces before it happens to them. By the sword of the great and mighty Archangel Michael. I think you guys know what I mean. It's important for you to understand that this is total war. It's a war trying to prevent us from re-entering the universe. Your awakening is specifically designed to show you the way and help you gather the necessary inner strength to be able to trust your inner voice. Here's what you need to know in order to trust yourself. Let's talk about the human design. The heart is absolutely central. The mind is meant to be secondary and function in service to the heart. The physical body is the vehicle through which the heart's intentions manifest in the outer world. So you have a natural pathway of creative intelligence that flows from the heart to the mind, and then it flows outward into manifestation through the body. Now, why do you think the heart is central? It's because your heart is totally connected to what you call God, Spirit, Source, or infinite love. Your heart is your direct connection to the omnipresent love that creates and sustains the entire universe. So, an impulse of creation that enters your heart is an impulse directly coming from the source of infinite love. It's extremely powerful. It enters your heart in the form of what you might call light codes of energy. But that energy doesn't have its final form when it enters your heart. It's an extremely high vibration of light. It has intelligence and it has clear intent. So as it enters your heart, it's meant to ultimately take form and manifestation through your human self. Now, if we were aligned properly, that light from our heart would instantly enter our mind, which is meant to function in humble service to the heart. The mind's job is to translate the heart's impulse of intelligent energy into a form that matches the nature of whatever reality you find yourself in. The mind then instructs the body in such a way that the body is meant to take pure, unadulterated action as an expression of that original impulse. So if everything was aligned as it should be, then every human action that we take would exist as an ongoing flow of the pure and perfect love of the divine. But that's not our situation here on earth, is it? Now here's why we have so much trouble. Our minds are not functioning in service to the heart. Our minds have been abducted by a sinister otherworldly master. That master is what I like to call the controllers. Now let me illustrate for you how simple our situation really is. The way it's meant to be is that your heart is meant to be filled with love at all times. And that impulse travels directly to your mind. Your mind then organizes and directs the impulse it receives from your heart into a viable physical expression. And this is what makes us whole. Now, the controllers on every level want total control of your mind. So the heart's powerful and divine expression is cut off completely. Thus, the heart appears to shrink into a state of unconsciousness and inactivity. And the body eventually withers and dies because it is now being run by an artificial program. It is no longer being run by love. So the controllers hold onto your mind and use it to instruct the movements and actions of your physical body. This is why people can seem so crazy, you guys. This is why it's so confusing to see people not acting in their highest and best interest. See, the controllers don't care about you. They are just using you. The body ends up in a state of disease and disharmony because it is being run by a hijacked mind. And there is little or no love in any of it. The body is therefore mostly being run by fear. So they wear your body out, then they take your soul and they transfer it into another vehicle to be used all over again. That's what reincarnation is all about. Now, understanding all of this, do you see why it is so incredibly difficult to trust yourself? I mean, how can you trust yourself with all this going on? See, you don't trust yourself because you intuitively know that something is wrong in the entire system of your human earth embodiment. But now that you know what that is, you can take a fresh look at things. This is why I say that meditation and connecting with your heart is so incredibly important. The fact that your mind has such difficulty connecting with your heart clearly demonstrates a massive amount of interference. The fact that you have a shadow side that is traumatized and a light side that feels good is even more evidence of this as well. The shadow side is the part of you that has been destroyed by this overarching entity of mind control. It represents the part of you that has literally been owned by the controllers. That's why I said in my last video that the shadow side is not a part of being naturally human. That's why I said we're not supposed to have a shadow side, you guys. Your shadow represents many lifetimes of being decimated by this situation. You might even say that it's like a cosmic wound to your soul. So your shadow side is never only about what you think it's about. Now, I have said to you guys many times that there are powerful forces in this universe that want to help us. But we have to be in our right minds first. They cannot help us if we choose to remain entangled in this mind-controlled illusion that we have been living in for thousands of years and planetary lifetimes. Because as long as we remain entangled, our prayers and intentions are going to be gravely off the mark. We will be holding on to all the wrong things and praying for things that can never help us in the bigger cosmic picture of things. Things that will only sink us further. So I invite you to contemplate everything I've said here about how we are truly designed. I invite you to meditate regularly and connect with your heart. This will slowly begin to change your perspective. It will really empower you if you let it. And here's what I suggest you do in regards to all of the messages in the world that you are likely being bombarded with. Look for whatever resonates for you. Now, what does this mean? With everything you encounter, you're going to feel a vibrational impact on your energy field. You will feel its vibrational influence on the energy of your body, your mind, and your emotions. If something resonates, it will feel like it's in harmony with your vibration in such a way that you feel naturally aligned. You will feel a sense of freedom and letting go. You will feel your energy flowing. You will probably find yourself smiling with acceptance and a natural feeling overall. Now, if something doesn't resonate, you will probably experience feelings of discomfort and discord. You might feel that you are being forced or obliged to accept something that doesn't sit well with you. Now, this does not mean that everything you don't resonate with is inherently wrong. It just means that it's wrong for you. Some things will not resonate because they're just not a match for where you are right now in your journey. It might just be a matter of timing. Other things won't resonate because they literally go against your natural human design. So the way to begin trusting your inner voice is to observe the things that you resonate with and the things that you don't resonate with. The more that you practice observing this, the more that you will get familiar with your own inner voice. See, your inner voice does not really speak to you in words. It's the voice of being consciously in sync with your own vibration and with feeling connected to the divinity of your own heart. Your inner voice speaks to you in the form of energy and vibrational resonance. It's an energetic form of guidance. And this is the best, most trusted form of guidance there is because energy doesn't lie. It's pure. It's also awesome because it's not limited to only the things you have learned with your conscious mind. So the simplest way to begin trusting yourself and trusting your inner voice is to stay connected to your heart and meditate regularly. And then make it a practice to allow the energy of any situation to communicate its truth to you. And this will really advance your level of intuition. Knowing how to trust yourself for guidance is the beginning of positioning yourself in a world of chaos in a way that empowers you. It's the best way to achieve certainty in any situation. And if you want some further help with connecting with your inner being, then go to the link in the description below because I have a wait list for my upcoming digital course, Meditation for Spiritual Awakening, that will be a godsend for you guys in helping you through all of this. I will be launching this course very, very soon. I hope you found this video helpful. If so, give it a thumbs up and share it out with anyone else who you feel would benefit from this really important information. And be sure to subscribe and hit the bell because I will be here every Sunday, Tuesday, and Friday with brand new videos. With that, I'm sending you loads of love, light, and positive energy. Have an awesome day. Namaste.